Good morning. Welcome to our first yoga session. If it's more comfortable for you and you can't sit cross-legged like this, if you're not flexible enough, you can grab a pillow or two or a really thick pillow and you can place it under your bum for support. It just helps you to sit up tall if you're not as flexible. Let's start with some gentle head circles this morning. Try to sit up really tall if you can, as tall as you can, and reverse. Let's take a really nice deep breath, and then we will do some shoulder rolls, or you can shrug up and down, just getting our body nice and loose. And then let's do some wrist circles. Now, one thing that will be nice to do today is just to know that this is only a 10-minute video and we're just getting started. We're just getting our body moving today, okay? So now, if you would slowly transition with me onto all fours, hands and knees. You can move the pillow here for later. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice box between the bottom of our arms and our legs. So we want to keep our middle nice and flat and our head down into a line with our spine, our neck in line with our spine. And we're going to gently work the fascia of our feet by rotating our hips back slowly and then coming forward, keeping our back really nice and flat. Tuck your abs in and keep them engaged as we go back and push up. Okay, nice work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to gently lift off of our knees and onto our toes. Really going to find a nice stretch in the low back. And we're going to come slowly back down onto our knees. Good job, everybody. Okay, so we're going to go back down. This time we're going to round our back up to the sky. And then on our exhale, we will round down and try to gently look at the sky. No need to move too fast here. Okay, now we'll find a neutral spine again, and we will come up again into downward dog. So we're going to lift off our knees onto our feet and push back into our hips. And now I'm going to move our legs a little bit, and then we'll come forward into a plank pose. So we're here in plank, and we're trying to keep our stomachs engaged. Now listen, if it's hard to do, you can definitely go down onto your knees, okay? No need to hurt ourselves here today. So let's slowly lower down, and our elbows are going to graze our sides as we slowly come down onto our stomachs. And then we will come into sphinx pose. So our elbows are on the ground and we're lifting up toward our head toward the ceiling, elongating our necks. Take a deep breath in, feel your pelvis and the top of your feet push into the ground as you elongate your head. And even if you're down here today, don't worry. You just do incrementally what works best for you. And while we're here, let's just take one more deep breath, and then we will put our hands next to our waist. And if you can, slowly push up and onto your side. Now, if it's hard to do, you are very welcome to roll onto your side and then use your body to come up like this. And then we're going to be on our left hip, okay? Right hand balancing, left hand balancing us on the ground. And lift our right arm up to the sky. And then we will use it to grab our right foot. Our right foot is just going to come here in front of our shin. But if you're more flexible, you can move it in front of your left thigh. Whatever works for you to feel a nice stretch in your right thigh. Try to keep your abs in here. I'm going to come back here just to show you what this looks like. If you're less flexible, try to elongate your head to the ceiling. And let's go ahead and move to the other side. So we'll bring both of our legs up together and we will move to our right side here onto our right hip, right arm down and lift up to the ceiling. Nice stretch in your left side. Try to keep your abs tucked in. Now reach down to your left foot and help place it in front of your right shin, excuse me. And if you're more flexible, you can go ahead and take your ankle and move your leg in front of your left thigh. Sorry, in front of your right thigh. And then we'll stretch our left thigh. And I'll just move it back here to show you if you're less flexible. You're still going to get a great stretch right through here. Okay. And now we will close with our cross-legged pose, our hands in front of us. I am not a yogi where I do a shavasana at the end or a prayer to a foreign god, but you can pray or meditate however you best see fit. Let's just give it a quiet minute of box breathing. So we're gonna breathe all of our air out. Hold 1, 2, 3. Breathe in 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3, and let out for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. In. Hold 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3. That's really hard to do, but good job, everyone. Don't forget to use your pillow if you need to under your bottom. And for our last little stretch here, we're going to bring our right leg out. And we will, if you sit on your pillow, it might be more comfortable. We're going to reach forward at the waist, so as far forward as you feel comfortable, and then you'll just rest your head down. Bring yourself back up slowly. Transition to the left leg. Slowly bend forward as flexible as you are. And head down. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your thigh and your calf. And come up slowly, both legs straight. And we will close with a little bow toward each other. I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. Take really good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow.